So tap and go. There you go, ready. No tickets anymore. Am I ready for the to Newcastle now? Let's have a look. I'm at Central Station. So heading towards Newcastle. An Australian train journey. 10:15. Right, let's have a look at this place. Sure that I'm on the front carriages. Oh, that's a quiet carriage. Might have to pay a supplement on this. How much? Newcastle. Sydney, going to Newcastle, and then different ways. Train journeys are the ways to actually enjoy the luxury of the country, seeing it when you have a brief moment on the land. It's the best way to see it. City of Sydney from Central Station, going north towards as I sit here looking out. Stratford is the next stop. Heritage Pavilion. Intercity train. This morning as we got on, landed here, and then here it goes, sprawling. Anyway, so I walk up to the train station to get little coordinates around Sydney, inner town, outer town. I've always set off from the ferry terminal at the quay to its bridges, and now I'm doing along the coast. A sprawling British colony, still it is, ahead of stage, is the King of England, His Majesty Prince Charles. And one of the interesting things is that the travel has become so wonderful. I don't have maps, apps, and anything. The place I'm going to see, it's Tuesday, Scratchley, Fort Scratchley, and it is one of the frontier defense that the British sort of strategically position out there just in case of a potential Russian front way back, at least up to World War II. So I'm sure there's lots of historical artifacts. I've driven one time, I think it was back in 92 or 93, going up to Cairns. So never got the chance to go in and to have a look. So I hope the place is going to be worth a visit, because it's something that has a historical importance. It's extremely interesting for me, curious to know what made all those decisions then that has become so irrelevant today. Because we've got the drones, we've got all kinds of technologically advanced ways of defending ourselves today. And as we rely more and more on technology and cloud, and everything is based on that Stratfield, the trains at Stratfield, probably about 15 kilometers out to its north. There we go. It's almost like you're in Britain, actually, the out, going to the counties and boroughs and family. The train stations are almost identical setup. Look at the roof covings, nice wooden slates, and it's and that's the beauty of the British. Good morning. How are you?
morning.
How are you? How are you? Good morning.
Good morning.
And so it's this is Japanese, wonderful. This lovely Japanese gentleman just got on. They're talking about their journey. Epping Forest, Epping. Tram line and a metro line.
여자를 만나가지고 여기서 결혼식을 한다. 그래서 에핑에 있는 아마 거기 교회 코너에 있는 교회 같아. 거기서 결혼식을 하는데 성석순 회장이 충북
Hornsby.
일단 그 중요한 교단 곳도 알아보는 게 좋지.
시연대에서는 공동대표거든, 신수기가. 그래서 미국에 있는 배찬 씨하고 공동대표. 그리고 호주연합회에서는 나하고 공동대표. 그러니까 나는 안 한다고 하는데 자꾸만 날 끌고 가는 거야. 그래서 그러면서 돈이 많이 필요한데 근데 나도 마찬가지예요. 그건 날 끌고 가지고 야, 나 돈도 없고 나이 많어. 그러니까 지금 우리가 지금 안 나오려고 고스포트가 있어. 거기서 지금 영향을 더 그 양반은 오셨는데 그 사람은 이모는 부러울 사람이 아니고 돈으로 안 돼. 돈 될 수 있는 사람은 윤광홍이, 홍기수, 조기덕, 그 다음에 송석준인데 송석준이 더 안 해. 와이프에 의해서 돈이 나가는데 스스로는 자기 돈을 못 낸다. 한일에 관련된 거는 매춘식인데 아웃사이드에서는 근데 아니 한일에 걸리면 그건 좀 낼 텐데 돈 들어가는 거 요새는 와이프가 그 사업을 쳤다시피 아들한테 다 냈거든. 그래서 여행을 이제 아니 어떻게 뭐 엉뚱하게 그 연금 여자서 건드릴 거야. 그냥 아웃사이더. 몰래 회동하는 거 와이프가 직접 자기가 처음 보고 현장을 마치는 과거 역사에 제가 소만 알아요. 한번 얘기를 안 했어요. 처음 얘기했어요. 싹 들고 절대 안 한다. 그래가지고 여기서 했어요. 그런 전력이 있으니까
이제는 신뢰이지.
남편은 싫어. 한인 회장 말농장 요새는 시간이 있으니까 일본 여행 들어.
I thought I would be on a quiet train instead. I've got musical tunes coming from there behind me. Are these people talking? They talk? Or are they screaming at each other? Or are they speaking to somebody of a different planet? It's been like this for an hour. I've got 2 more hours to go. I'm going to... Does that mean the language of English, which is a very subtle... Oh, there's a lake. Tongai Chase National Park, crossing through.
근데 사업에 대한 게 정부 사업을 하는 거거든요.
The language of English
정부에서 인정을 안
is
해서
quiet, polite,
재정적으로 자기 뭐가 있으면
pleasant
그걸 은행에서 받아가지고 정부에서 그걸 공탁을
compared to all the sounds
그래서
every other language is making. Just imagine.
조기도 씨가
Or would it be the same for them
해놨는데
when the language of English is spoken? Especially when you don't understand. It's like sound. This is something that we all must be sensitive to. Where you don't listen, you don't understand another language. It's just sound, just like what I'm hearing from both sides. Slightly different sound behind me, and a different sound down here. Empty around. It's only a few old folks. They're having a big old deep conversation. My words.
돈은 안 받았어. 근데 그걸 절감을 잡고서 사업을
It'll be the same.
근데 그 이후에
The non-Australian carriage. Where am I? In Australia or in Korea? I'm more close to China than anywhere else. It's everywhere.
준 거야. 봐봐. 그러니까 이재용 씨가 그걸 맡아서 얘기 너무 적으니까 거기다가 거만 제가 이런 식으로 얘기했는데 너무 적으니까 카운슬이 그걸 주최한 사람.
Okay, this is the Boronia town. I'm in the Boronia. Look how what people have done. Scrape the windows. I'm inside the Boronia tunnel. Look at this. All you can see is the ooh, look at this. See that? Cool, right?
동감리 살인방 홍성주 고동시 그래 홍성주도 연락이 왔는데 바로 홍성주는 말이 요새 지금 없어요.
Brooklyn Marina. There was a Brooklyn Marina there.
아니 내가 17년 동안
It's a beautiful drive if you're coming from Sydney
이번엔 교회에서 좀 내라.
on the M1 going north. They've done the same as in Britain. It's an old little.
지금 내가
Yeah, that's the sea water, sea inlet. That's it. It's the Brooklyn shore. Oh, what a day. Cool. It's the bridge. That's the old bridge. It's out to the Antarctic, well, no, Pacific Ocean out there. There you have it. Not much. This should give me a little opening. It's absolutely foul, these. Oh.
외국어는 학벌이 없어요.
인도네시아 한의회장 나온 사람이 학벌에 대해 소개하는 사람이 저밖에 없고.
그리고 평생 그 회장을 해서 추천하는데 학벌이 올라가야 되거든. 학벌이 하나도 없는 거야. 그래서 신숙기가 놀래가지고 나한테 전화가 아니 조동식 회장이 돈도 벌고 교회 장로고 있는데 아니 학벌이 하나도 없어요. 나한테 물어보고 나하고 아느냐고. 나도 몰라.
그게 어떻게 되냐?
Fishing.
전용대장로라고요. 그
대장로는 천천히 아니.
성씨와 시민구회장과 회장이에요.
천성시와
공동회장. 세계 성씨와 운동회 공동회장.
김창모 목사.
공동.
이번에 이거
그분은 하실 거예요.
Just going through the Mullet Creek.
북한에서 젊은애에서 해가지고 풀어주기 내는데 내가 죽었잖아.
때문에
그래가지고 이분이 이렇게 돼가지고 소송을 걸어가지고 이겼어요. 미국 내에는 북한 그 사관 몇백만 불을 끊어냈죠.
And then straight into the Mullet Creek tunnel soon. Sorry folks, the fouling off, look, scratch marks. It's horrendous what people do to public property. A rainy day. Could probably just about make it up the scenery, right? Mullet Creek Tunnel.
고랑으로 떨어지겠죠. 인제인 같은 거.
Long old tunnel.
예를 들어서 핵 융합 발전.
Why? Why? It's funny, isn't it?
자가 발전이 돼 있으니까 올라가서 자기가 알아서 이게 어느 목표가 정해져서 그 위치로 가면 대기권에 올라가.
대기 올라가면 이제 힘이 안 되는 거죠.
그래서 올라가서 내일 꽂으면 올라간 것보다도 내려가는 곳이 무슨 스피드라고 그래? 그게 17 이상 떨어진대요. 그러면 일반 폭탄인데도 그게 지하로 그렇게 특수하게 제작을 하니까 300m로 들어가요. 300m. 근데 그냥 들어가서 터지는 게 아니라 또 서해 해안가, 당연히 동해지. 그 서해 해안가에 거의 다
This is Gosford.
Oh, fuck off, God.
Well, this ain't no I'm bullying you.
Huh?
This ain't no I'm bullying you.
Oh, no,
Wait, look at this abandoned place on the right. Oh, come on, it's not Check me.
Hamilton Junction. I'm just in the little metro line, and then I will be in pretty much Newcastle. Newcastle in Britain, in England, or Newcastle here in Australia, New South Wales. Where the train terminates, and I will continue my journey by foot or by other means. Here I am, arriving in Newcastle, where the train terminates, and I will be stepping out. There we are, folks. Arriving in Newcastle. It's off the intercity train from Sydney to Newcastle and heading towards getting the light tramway to Newcastle Beach. Not up in England, but here in the east coast of New South Wales, and then just a teeny bit of a walk towards the Fort Scratch Lake.